Hello, bitches and hoes. Do you ever wondered how to remix an music from straight beats to swing music at home? Well, here's the video for you. It's kind of simple. First, import your audio. Of course, it's kind of messed up because this is ripped from a game. My bad. Once you imported your audio, you must find what your tempo is. And to find your tempo, there's quite some solutions for it. You can try tap BPM, which is tap to the beat, obviously. You're playing a rhythm game to find out the tempo. You do that for like a minute maybe. Or you could use this, Mixmeister BPM Analyzer. But sometimes tap BPM is more, accurate because you're doing it. It depends. Anyway, once you find out your tempo, generate a rhythm track based on your tempo. But multiply it by 2. But since this audio, when it's multiplied by 2, is beyond 300 beats per minute, just generate the normal tempo. Cut out the unnecessary fluff behind here. After that, you must have the tempo thing down the bottom here and snap. How you find that? You right click the timeline and switch from minutes and seconds to beats and measures. You can find further tutorials on how to enable this kind of beat feature. Notice I'm on the wrong tempo right now. You can change it anytime, like 171, then correct all the clips to 100%. You can, of course, put in the correct tempo before importing your audio, but yeah, that's my mistake. Anyway, duplicate your beat audio that you generated. Click on snap. 1 per 8 beats. Or, I don't know, what's that called? I forgot. Anyway, you see how it snaps? Move it by 1 snap. Then merge it with the first audio above. Because we duplicated it and then we, As you can see, it will be doubled. And the next step is click on Analyze. Beat Finder. I left it on default because these are just beeps, so it can pretty much find the beat easily. Click on Apply. You see it will make a label. This will be important. Now, turn off Snap. Move your audio to match the labels as accurate as you could. I just go off for the drums. The drums have like a high peak, so it'll be easier to sync those. Once you do that, select everything by Control A, edit, labeled audio, split. This will split everything that the labels have, wherever the label says, it will split the audio above. Basically, I don't know how it works. Anyway, after that, you can manually select every second half beat and go to effect and pitch and tempo, change tempo by 100%. But we're not gonna do that. Instead, let it automate it for us. Go to Macro Manager. Then I will leave this in the description, but you can also do it yourself by making a macro that repeatedly does these commands. Change tempo, select next clip twice, and then it does it again for a long while. I will paste only these 3 commands in the description, and then you can copy it and paste it in a notepad, paste it a couple times, and then you can import it in the Audacity, which is like this. It's really long, and you'll see why. The audio is really long, even though it will be probably 2 minutes. You probably have to use this macro a bunch of times if you only only pasted it a couple times. Anyway, let's use our macro. Use our macro, name it whatever you want. I just named the tempo this! Because, you know, it changes the tempo to like 100% more, which is like 2 times. Click on that. Of course, select the second half beat when you do this, because it won't jump to the next beat, you know? I will just... The macro will speed up the first one first, and then skip like one clip, and then go to another clip, and then do it. And just let it sit for a while. And if it gets stuck somewhere, you can like do the macro again, because it's already on the clip that that it's supposed to be, you know, made faster. Anyway, let it sit for a while. I'll be back. So as you can see, even though there's a lot of commands in the macro, it still didn't complete. So you can use the macro again, because it already selected the next audio. But if it didn't, you can just choose the next audio. And as you can see what it did, it sped up the audio by like 100%, which is half, which makes it look like it cut off half of it. Anyway, we're gonna run this again, and let's see if it completes this time. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, it seems to be done. So did it revert? Oh, never mind. If it randomly reverts like that, you can press Control Y, and then it will, you know. Anyway, it seems that it's done. So select everything. Oh yeah, delete your labels. You don't need it. Delete your labels. Select all. Then mix and render. It will take quite a bit of time. Not much. When that's done, select your edited area, because I didn't apply the FX to this one because it's not playing anything. Yeah. Select your affected audio that you just edited. Then click on Effect, Special, Truncate Silence. Put these settings on the lowest it can go. So maybe like minus 60, I don't know, just compensating. And duration 0.001. That's like the least I can go. So it's very precise. It cuts down all the silence. Just cut it out. Click on Apply. Let it load for a little bit. Then boom! Here's your swingified music. Funky, right? Now you might notice it's a little bit fast. So this is where this comes in. You can change the tempo here to like something lower to fit your tastes, but if mathematically speaking, we just cut down the audio by 1.5. So let's divide our original audio by 1.5. And we get 114. But maybe some people will say it's wrong, so we can do that again by halving our tempo, then 1.5. These are the 2 tempos that you can use. It's up to taste, actually. You can just try any tempo out and then see if it fits your, you know, because I don't know how to really sync it. This is 114 and this is 128. It depends on your taste. Or you can just keep the original tempo and it will sound really fast because you just cut out like half of the audio, I think. And that's it. That's how you swingify your music. Anyway, bye.